Yes, yes, it's visible.
Sorry?
It's visible. I can see the screen.
Okay, fine. So, yesterday we have installed a DMGR profile, and we started a DMGR server and administrative console also. Okay.
Yes.
Now today we will install the second profile is application server profile. Okay.
Mm,
So before going to install, I'm starting the first DMGR profile. So let me start.
okay.
IBM web server. Okay. Profiles. DMGR profile. Bin directory. Start manager.sh. Are you practicing the classes like in your personal laptop?
Actually, I'm working on this environment right now. Without knowing
Mm-hmm.
anything, I'm working on it.
Mm.
I'm upgrading version versions and all these stuff right now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's,
So it is taking time. So server is started. Now open administrative console. So for opening administrative console, I need details of the port number. Okay. So go to config directory. Under this we have cells, DMGR cell, nodes, DMGR node. So under this we have server index.xml file ls-ltr. So open this server index.xml file. Here you can see all the port numbers. Okay. So go to port number. This is the administrative console port number 9062. Okay. So now open the console. Open the browser. http://localhost and 9062 IBM console. Login. Okay, this is administrative console. Okay, and I'm going to configure application server profile. This is the second profile. First we have installed DMGR. After that, normal application server profile. Okay, so as I told you before federation, the application server profile and DMGR profiles are separated. Okay, so after federation, the application server profile entire configuration will be moved to DMGR profile. Okay, after federation. Okay, so after that we cannot open administrative console for application server. So we can do the administrative tasks for the application server from the DMGR console itself. Okay, so before federation we can open administrative console for application server profiles also. So after federation we cannot. Okay, so now I am going to configure application server profile. For that, so go to this, go back to the WAS root. Under bin directory there is a folder called profile management. So this is the folder. So go to this folder, profile management. Here run the command like .pmt.sh. Okay, run this command. It will open a graphical template. So in this template we can configure application server profile. Okay, so here I can see already one profile is installed, that is DMGR. Now I am going to create another profile. Click on create button here, create. So it will show you all the available profiles here. So by default application server profile is selected because already we have installed DMGR. That's why it is showing application server profile here. So select the application server profile and click on next. Here typical profile creation, advanced profile creation. I am going with advanced profile creation. In this we can customize our own names for the profile, node and server, and port numbers we can see. We can give our own port numbers, customized port numbers. So that's why I am going with advanced profile creation. If you go with the typical profile creation, default settings will be taken care and default configuration settings will be enabled for this profile. So I'm not going for default one, just I'm going with advanced profile creation. Then click on next. Okay, and if you observe here, deploy the administrative console, that means admin console. So like this is administrative console for DMGR server. Okay, the same way application server profile also having administrative console before federation. Okay, so and deploy the default applications. So some applications will be by default the application server profile contains some default applications. Okay, enable these two and click on next. And this is the profile name, application server profile name, and this is the path. So under WAS root we have profile directory. Under profile directory we have app server 1. Okay, so in this path the profile is going to be created, and if you want to make the changes, then browse here and browse our own location. Okay, so but here we are giving the default location for identification. Okay, and click on next. Here node name, here specify the node name. I'm giving, this is app server node, so app server node, and the server name is server 1 and host name is localhost. So if it is DMGR profile, here you can see DMGR node and server is DMGR server and host name is localhost. This is application server, that's why the server name is by default server 1. If you want to make the change, you can change it. So I am keeping the default changes for the server 1 and click on next. Okay, enable administrative security. Here I am disabling this because I don't want to enable any security for this. Just disable and click on next. Okay, and click on next. So these are all the port numbers recommended by the operating system. By default, operating system will take care of the port numbers. Okay, so in left side we can see default port numbers, and here these are all the recommended port numbers. Okay, so administrative console port number is 9063 because 9061 already in use, 9062 now we are using, that's why it is taking 9063 here. Okay, and click on next, 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 and this is the profile summary. Okay, so disk space 200 MB disk space is it is taking. Okay, profile name is app server profile, and make this profile as default is false, we are not making it default. Okay, and node name is app server node, server name is server 1, host name is localhost, and then come down, administrative console is enabled and default applications are also enabled, and these are all the port numbers, and then click on create here. It will take 2-3 minutes time. So this application server profile is used for to deploy the applications. Okay, in these profiles we will get application servers, nothing but websphere application servers. So these application servers are used for deployment purpose. Okay, profile has been installed, and if you observe here, launch first step console, that means we are the beginners, so we don't know anything what is the next step. So if you enable this, it will open another window, and that window will guide you for the next step. Okay, so I am just enabling this and click on finish. Let's see. So this is first step console. That means if you observe here, installation verification. That means if you click on this link button, if you click on this link, it will show you whether the profile installed successfully or not, and start the server. If you want to start the server, we can start from here. Okay, and once we start the server, the administrative console link will be enabled. Currently it is disabled because of server is not started. Okay, if you once the server is started, the administrative console button will be enabled here. We can open administrative console from here also. Okay, and websphere customized toolbox, nothing but this one. This is the customized toolbox. To open this customized toolbox, click on this link. Okay, and information center for websphere application server, click on this button. Some education assistance, click on this and exit. So this is the first step console after configuring the profile. So this is, it is guiding you for the next step. Okay, but this window we will not get each and every time. Only after profile creation we will get this window. Okay, after that we will not get this window. Okay, so I am clicking on installation verification button. Let's see. So it is showing server name is server 1, profile name is app server profile, and the profile home. Profile home means where it is installed, and profile type is default. Node name is cell name is this one, and node name is this one, and it is launching the server waiting for initialization status.
Not at boiled.
Remember that this window will not get every time. After only profile creation we will get. After that we have to start the servers manually. I will show you how to start and stop the application server profile in the next class, or this class also. So now the server is started. Okay, if you observe here, the server is started and process ID is 4371. 4371 is the port, process ID. If you come down here, you can see installation verification tool verified, verification succeeded, and installation verification is completed. So you can see these two messages. So that means application server profile has been installed successfully. Okay, and close this window. Okay, so once we close this window, here you can see stop server, not start. So earlier it was start the server because server not started at that time, but now the server is started. Okay, that's why it is showing stop the server, and administrative console is opened, enabled. So click on administrative console. Otherwise we can open administrative console directly. Okay, I think it is not opening. Just close this one and open administrative console manually and close this tool also. Okay, and first, before going to open, check whether and another way is to verify the profile is installed properly or not. So where we can check, go to profile, go to grassroot, here properties, go to properties directory, here you can see profile registry.xml file. So open this file. Profile registry.xml file. Here you can see two profiles has been installed. First one is DMGR profile and the second one is app server profile. Okay, so two profiles have been installed. Okay, now come back to the app server 2 and go to profiles. Here you can see two profiles, nothing but DMGR profile and app server profile. So the app server is already started. I'm going to open administrative console now. So before going to do administrative console, first to check the port numbers. Okay, go to that profile, config directory. Okay, and here cell name is localhost cell and node name is app server node, and here open server index.xml file. Okay, each and every profile maintains server index.xml file. That file contains all the port numbers related to that profile. Okay, here administrative port number is 9063. Okay, and here if you observe, some default applications are installed. We selected some default applications, right? So these are all the default applications. Total 7 default applications are installed. Okay, and here ISA Lite is nothing but our WebSphere application server console. Okay, and open administrative console now. HTTP localhost and 9063/IBM/console. Because now it is standalone application server, that's why we are able to access administrative console for application server. Go to this. Okay, this is application server console. Okay, click on servers here, server type. Here you can see minimum options, minimum configuration files we can see. But if you go with DMGR profile, go to servers, here a lot of tabs are available because DMGR profile is for administration. So each and every profile, each and every activity we will do from this console only. That's why this profile having more uh, features, more tabs. Okay, if you go to server types, these are all the server types under DMGR profile, but in application server profile we have only these. Okay, so that means application server profile is standalone. Okay, DMGR profile is for entire administration. So click on WebSphere application servers. Here we can see only one server, that is server 1. Okay, only server 1 is available. So go to this server 1. here is the configuration of this server 1. Okay, so these are all the features. Here you can see some settings, applications and all, and come down. Here you can see the port numbers. Click on expand this port number. Here all the port numbers available related to this profile. Under this profile, these are all the port numbers for different purposes. Okay, 9063 for admin console, and secure console is 9081. Okay, and sorry, this is default host. So default host means applications we have. Suppose if you deploy any application, that application we can access through this port number. Okay, and this port number, this default host is not available in DMGR. This is available in application server profile only, because application server profiles are used for to deploy the applications. Okay, and this is the secure port number for administrative console, and this is secure port number for applications. Okay, and this is SOAP port connector. Okay, so we need only these port numbers. So remaining all are support port numbers. We have to remember, first one is SOAP port, and second one is administrative console, third one is default host, and secure host, two secure hosts. So total 5 port numbers we needed. Okay, and if you want to stop this, go to the runtime here. So the process ID for the server is 4371, and the host name is cell name is this one, and the node name is this one, and status is started, and the current heap. So total heap is 256. Heap memory means RAM memory. So whenever we start WebSphere application server, it takes some memory from RAM memory. That memory called as heap memory. So it is taking 191 MB on my RAM space. Okay, and it is starting. So everything here you can see, process ID, heap size started, and everything here you can see. Okay, the same information we can see from the logs also. So for checking how many servers are running in our system processors, first we will go with app server logs. Go to server 1 log. Here these are all the logs related to this server, and here you can see server1.pid. Open this one. (4371) is the process ID. Okay, and if you want to know how many servers are running, how many Java processors are running in our mission, okay, the command is ps space -ef grep java. So every server is a Java process, so that's why I am grepping as Java process. Okay, so if I run this command, I can see one is DMGR server and another one is server 1. Only two servers, only two Java processors are running in my mission. Okay, and this is the process ID for application server. This is the process ID for DMGR. Okay, or otherwise we can grep like this, ps space -ef. Suppose I want to know what is the DMGR server port process ID. Here we can give DMGR directly. So it will display if you run this command, suppose if you want to know DMGR, um, I mean process ID, so just give this command. It will display the process ID here 2962. Okay, and the server is DMGR server. Okay, and the same way server 1. So what are the server you want to know? Just give the server 1. This is the process ID. Okay, in real time we use this command for checking the process ID for the server. Instead of going to this console, so we use this command for checking the process ID. Okay, if the process ID is showing, that means the server is running. Okay, so this is about the complete application server profile. Okay, any doubt?
No, Rob, I'm good.
Okay, then we will go with the third profile, that is custom profile. Okay, so custom
Uh,
profile, yeah, tell me.
Ram, if you don't mind, can we continue the custom profile tomorrow? Please, lack of sleep, I cannot focus.
Sorry,
Hello.
I didn't get you. Come again.
Many, can we continue the class tomorrow? The custom profile.
Yeah, sure, sure. If you have
Sure. Why?
any
Because
work,
I
you
slept
can go.
only. Yeah. I have slept only 3 hours, and again I have to go after 2 hours. I have to go to office also.
Okay, okay, I understood.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
stopping here. We will
Yeah.
do the tomorrow custom profile. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.